I woke up to the sound of breathing. Not mine. Someone else's. I did not scream. I could not move. My eyes were half open. The room was dark. The clock glowed. 3:17 a.m. My husband was standing beside my bed, just standing. Staring down at me, I whispered his name. He did not answer. That was the first night I told myself it was stress, bad dreams. My mind playing tricks, I was wrong. I am not a dramatic person. I work long hours, I pay bills, I forget birthdays. I believe in logic. I had been married to Daniel for 11 years. No screaming fights, no cheating scandals, just quiet, too quiet. Lately he had been different. He slept less, spoke softer, smiled slower, and every night. At the same time, I would wake up, and he would be there, standing beside my bed, hands at his sides, head tilted, eyes locked on my face. When I asked what he was doing, he always said the same thing: I just woke up. Then he would smile and crawl back into bed. The smile never reached his eyes. By the fifth night, I started keeping count. Night 6, night 7, night 8, always between 3 and 4, always silent, always staring. I stopped sleeping. I watched him during the day. Not like a wife, like a stranger. I noticed things. How he flinched at sudden noise, how he locked doors twice, how he whispered when he thought I was asleep. One afternoon I asked him directly, "Are you watching me at night?" He laughed too fast. Why would I do that? I laughed too, but my hands were shaking. On night 10, I decided to pretend I lay perfectly still, controlled my breathing, slowed my heart. The room felt colder, the air heavier. I heard the mattress creak, footsteps, slow, careful. He stopped beside me. I felt his shadow on my face, his breath on my cheek. Seconds passed, then minutes. Then he leaned closer and he whispered, "Soon." My stomach dropped. He whispered again, "You will finally understand." I wanted to run, scream, cry, but I stayed still. He stayed there for a long time, then quietly left the room. I did not sleep again that night. The next morning I checked his phone. I know how that sounds, but fear changes rules. There were no messages, no affair, no secrets, just one thing: a recording app, recently used, every night, at 3:17 a.m. My voice, breathing, murmuring, sleep, talking. He was recording me. I confronted him that evening. "What are you doing to me?" He stared at the wall. "You would not believe me." "Try." He finally looked at me. "I am protecting you." From what I asked, from yourself, I laughed. A broken sound. "You are scaring me." He whispered, "I know." That night, I packed a bag. I told him I was leaving. He did not stop me. He just said, "If you leave tonight, you will not wake up tomorrow." I froze. "What did you say?" He repeated it. Calm, certain, "You never do." I stayed. Not because I trusted him, because I needed answers. I pretended everything was normal. Cooked dinner, watched TV, laughed at jokes. At 3 a.m., I pretended to fall asleep again. This time I hid my phone under the pillow, recording. He stood beside me longer than ever. Then he spoke. "You always wake up screaming. You always beg me to stop you. You never remember." I felt sick. He leaned closer. "Tonight, I will not stop you." Suddenly, my phone vibrated. A message from an unknown number. It was a video me, standing beside my own bed, holding a knife. Staring, the timestamp, 3:17 a.m. from 3 weeks ago. My breath disappeared. Another message: "You asked me to protect you." The memories hit, fragments. Blood on my hands, a mirror cracking me crying. Begging, I remembered I had been sleepwalking violently, dangerously. I had almost killed him. Doctor's therapy medication. He stayed every night. He watched me, stopped me, protected me, until tonight. Because tonight I had planned something else. I opened my eyes, sat up. Daniel stepped back. I smiled. I remember now. His face changed, fear. I stood. "I also remember why I stopped taking the medicine." He whispered, "No." I leaned close. "Because you liked watching me break." I played the recording. His voice, laughing, mocking, enjoying it. He had stopped protecting me weeks ago. He had been recording, manipulating, waiting. I whispered back. Soon. The police came at dawn. Daniel was arrested. The knife, the recordings, the truth. They called it emotional abuse, psychological torture. I moved out, got help. He got prison. Sometimes I still wake up at night, but now when I see someone standing beside my bed, it is just me, making sure I am finally safe. Sometimes the person watching you sleep is not a monster. Sometimes the real monster is the one who taught you to be afraid of yourself.